Welcome back. All right, so there's only going to be two review videos today. I know there's only the one game on between now and 4 o'clock. It's New Jersey and LA. I can't try to make that game a whole video. This one I can. This one actually ended up being quite entertaining and interesting. Less interesting than I'm finding the LA New Jersey game. Just to be honest. But yeah, so the Coyotes and the Capitals. The Capitals hot lately, needing to string together wins though to keep up with Tampa Bay, keep up with Philadelphia, and keep their hopes alive they can get above the playoff line. This game today may very well have hurt those chances. We'll see. It's how they respond in the next one, right? So it's Vejmelka versus Lindgren. Now we know the story with the Coyotes. They'd lost 14 in a row, but they'd won their last game over Ottawa. Could they win in Washington as well and win back-to-back games in nation's capitals? So it was Vejmelka versus Lindgren. Early press by the Capitals. Wilson's denied. The Coyotes clear. Mantha fires one wide as the Capitals are controlling this game early. The teams trade turnovers. The shots are 2-0 Washington at 4.5 minutes. Schmaltz has a shot that deflects out as the Coyotes start getting some zone time, waking up a little bit. It is a matinee game after all. Coyotes press at 6 minutes, and eventually on a breakaway, Cooley buries one. Gunther with the assist at 7:33, and I got a good chuckle. I did, not based on the goal, but based on the fact that this was Kids' Day. So usually they play Forget You by CeeLo Green, which the original title of that is not that. It's not. It's kind of dirty. And so it's Kids' Day. You can't have Forget You. So they played Let It Go. I think this should be in every National Hockey League arena as the song that plays when the opposing team scores, because it's that nice level of, it's kind of funny, it's kind of aggravating at the same time. It's just that's kind of how that works. So I did get a chuckle out of that. Had to put that on the board. The Coyotes press for another. Michelli has a rush chance that saved. The Coyotes draw a power play. That's going to be a storyline throughout this game. The power play, special teams. So they cycle. Michelli has a shot that saved. There's more cycling. It's cleared out. Power play's killed off. One shot on the power play. The Coyotes are leading in shots 8-4 with 6.5 minutes left, so they had 8 of the last 10 shots at that point. Milano has a rush chance that's kicked aside. Teams exchange rushes. The Caps draw a power play. There's a shorthanded rush by Gunther. That's held. Power play's killed off. The Coyotes then score, but it is waved off immediately for goaltender interference, and that would be correct. Goalie didn't have a chance to recover. It's incidental, so it's not a power play. That's how it should be called. But it's still 1-0 Arizona after one. So the Capitals need to wake up here. Second period, Zucker has a rush chance that's saved. That's not an impressive start if you're the Caps. We get a power play for Arizona because that's how this game existed, was in various states of power play. Gunther has a one-timer that's held. There's a post for Schmaltz. Puck's cleared out. And then Zucker, good cycle and is buried. Gunther and Schmaltz with the assists of 4:06. Dylan Gunther, 2 nice assists to that point in the game. Caps then draw a power play. That leads to a shorthanded post for Barrett Hayden on a 2-on-1. Caps have trouble setting up, but eventually they do score on this power play. It is Milano tipping one in. Ovechkin and Sandin with the assists at 6:02. The crowd, including the kids, are in it. And now there's hope. Well, that hope gets squashed less than a minute later. At 6:45, it's Kesselring from O'Brien and Valimaki. That one's a sharp angle shot that really just took the crowd out of it, so it becomes a 3-1 lead for Arizona. Shots are 6-3 for the Coyotes at 8 minutes. We then get a power play for Arizona, because again, this game just existed in the various state of power play. Early clear, the Coyotes set up. It's cleared via a 2-on-1 rush, and Malenstein just misses to the side of the net. Teams exchange rushes during said power play. The Caps do kill it off. Then there's a too many men call in Arizona, because again, this entire game was played on the power play. So the Caps get the power play as a result. They have trouble setting up. Back-to-back clears. Power play's killed off. One shot. The Coyotes rush, get some pressure briefly, and then they go to the power play. Does it last? No. 25 seconds later, it becomes 4-on-4. Everything's killed off there. Wilson's denied after the 4-on-4 is done. There's a post for a Kerfoot on a fast break. With 2:20 left, the Coyotes get, right, a power play. You guys must have watched. Wilson gets 2 and 10, so he gets the 10-minute misconduct. The Capitals were not happy with the officiating today. I don't know that the Coyotes were either, so it's kind of equal opportunity. But yeah, the referee's told that he sucks. Fans are upset, and then they're more upset when Gunther puts one in 5-hole from a sharp angle. Michelli and Durzi with the assists at 18:01. So Gunther with 3 points today. That's a pretty good day's work. Gunther then has a slot shot that's held, but with 9.9 seconds left, the Caps get a power play. So it's 4-1 for Arizona after 2, but it's Arizona. So you know, deep down, you're like, maybe. So To start the third period, 10 seconds in, on a one-timer via a turnover. So Arizona had the puck. Strome gets them to cough it up, and Mantha buries it on a one-timer to make it 4-2. That livens the crowd up. Dursey then has a shot that saves the Coyotes press. Krause is denied. Lindgren holds. Then there's a stick save on McMichael. Strome fires one wide from the slot. Pacioretty has a rush chance. That saved. Pacioretty to Jensen. There's a near miss there. Crossbar for Barrett Hayden because he's not allowed to get goals anymore, apparently. Lindgren holds on to the rebound. We get a power play for the Coyotes because that's how this game works. It lasts 29 seconds, becomes 4-on-4. Crowd's just not happy at all. This is just not the game they're happy with. Dursey has a net drive that's saved. Teams exchange rushes. Everything's killed off there. Wilson has a rush out of the box. That's defended. He doesn't actually get to the net. Caps press with 5 minutes left. The Coyotes fail to clear. They get pinned down. And this is where, you would expect maybe something happens. But 3:04 left. While the Caps draw a power play, they're behind by 2, right? Ovechkin has a one-timer that's saved. They cycle with 2:21 left. The Coyotes call a timeout. Ovechkin fires one wide. There's a press during what's a 6-on-4. The Coyotes do finish a kill, so it becomes 6-on-5. With 28.2 seconds left, the Coyotes with an icing. The Capitals call a timeout, which benefits, obviously, Arizona as well. They've been pinned down for a bit. And in 1939, Schmaltz scores from Krause into the empty net. And once more, let it go reigns throughout the arena. And again, I think that is the perfect goal song for when the opposing team scores. So your final score in this one's 5-2 for Arizona. They go to 25-31-5 with their second straight win. Washington, tough loss, 28-23-9 with the loss. Shots on net, 10-7 Arizona in the first, 13-10 Arizona in the second, 9-5 Capitals in the third. Final shots, 28-26 Arizona. The power plays resemble October. 2 for 6 for Arizona, 2 for 7 for Washington. And once you start making those chintzy little calls, it can be kind of tough to stop, right? Because you've set the bar, and so they had to keep calling them. 23-19 were the hits for Washington. Vamelka, 24 saves on 26 shots. Lindgren, 23 saves on 27 shots. So overall, good road game for an Arizona team that's trying to play spoiler for teams that are trying to get back into the hunt, which is what the Capitals are doing, and today Coyotes got it done. Let me know your thoughts regarding this game in the comments section below, as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe in the event that you have not done so already. Thank you guys so much for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.